Chapter 1. Do not add or take away. Yahweh has always been clear about one thing. His word is complete, perfect, and not to be altered. From the very beginning, He warned His people not to add to what He commanded and not to take anything away from it. That warning appears again and again throughout Scripture because Yahweh knows our tendency. We drift, we assume, we reinterpret, we soften what He said or strengthen what He never required. And when we do, we lose the purity of His voice. In Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 2, Yahweh says plainly that His commands are not open to editing. He repeats the same warning at the end of Scripture in Revelation chapter 22, verses 18 and 19. The message is consistent from beginning to end. Yahweh's word stands as He gave it. Our role is not to adjust it. Our role is to obey it. When it comes to the Sabbath, this principle becomes especially important. Over time, many believers have inherited ideas about the Sabbath that did not come from Yahweh's word. Some have added restrictions He never gave. Others have removed commands He clearly established. Some have replaced the day He set apart with a day He never sanctified. And many have simply assumed that the Sabbath no longer matters because of tradition, culture, or misunderstanding. But if Yahweh said not to add or take away, then we must approach the Sabbath and every command with humility. We must ask, what did Yahweh actually say? Not what we've heard, not what we've assumed, not what has been passed down through denominational history. What did Yahweh Himself declare? The Sabbath is not a side issue. It is one of the 10 words, the 10 commandments, spoken directly by Yahweh, written by His own finger and placed inside the Ark of the Covenant. It is the longest commandment in the entire list. It is the only commandment that begins with the word remember, because Yahweh knew it would be the one most easily forgotten. If Yahweh took the time to establish it, bless it, sanctify it, and command it, then we must take the time to understand it. And if He warned us not to add or take away from His word, then we must be careful not to let tradition, culture, or assumption rewrite what He has spoken. The purpose of this chapter is simple: to lay the foundation for everything that follows. Before we explore the Sabbath itself, we must settle this truth in our hearts. Yahweh's word is the authority. Not our feelings, not our upbringing, not our denomination, not our assumptions. Yahweh alone defines what is holy, what is commanded, and what is pleasing in His sight. When we approach the Sabbath with that posture, everything begins to make sense. The confusion clears, the contradictions fade, and the beauty of Yahweh's design begins to shine. Why this matters for the Sabbath. If we misunderstand Yahweh's warning about adding or taking away, we will misunderstand the Sabbath entirely. Many believers today have inherited a version of the Sabbath that has been altered, sometimes unintentionally, sometimes through tradition, sometimes through centuries of theological drift. Some have added burdens that Yahweh never required. Others have removed the command altogether. Still others have replaced the seventh day with the first day, even though Yahweh never changed it, Yeshua never changed it, and the apostles never changed it. This is why Yahweh's warning matters. If we allow ourselves to adjust His word in one area, we will adjust it in others. If we treat one command as optional, we will eventually treat others the same way. But when we honor Yahweh's word as complete and unchanging, we begin to see the Sabbath not as a burden, but as a blessing, a gift Yahweh built into creation for our good. The Sabbath is not about legalism. It is about alignment. It is about honoring Yahweh's design. It is about trusting that He knows what is best for us, and it is about remembering that He alone defines what is holy. As we move forward, keep this foundation in your heart. Yahweh's word is perfect. It does not need our edits. It needs our obedience.